If you're new to using microtechnology products, we have a great tool to help you choose a product. It's the MicroDuct Product Wizard. So it starts by asking you how you're going to install your product. So really, these are the 4 ways that you can install conduit: underground, in the air, in the building behind walls, or inside an existing conduit. I'll choose underground. It's probably the majority of the ways that our conduit gets installed. So again, when working with microducts, it's all about the size of the micro cable that goes inside that microduct. We're aiming to stay within that fill ratio of 50 to 75%. So I'm going to use my slider and come over and pick a cable OD of about 7.5 millimeters. That's a very common cable OD. And once I've chosen the cable OD, it tells me which microducts will work falling within that fill ratio of 50 to 75%. I'm going to select a common microduct size of 12/710. And I'll submit that. And now it's going to ask me whether I want to use just a single microduct or a single pathway for one cable, or if I want to be able to use multiple pathways for more of a future-proof solution. So I'm going to choose multiple, and we can look at what that can look like. So once I've chosen multiple pathways, that's going to put us into our future path product range. But there's some additional questions. So your installation might have special requirements. It could just be a regular outside plant installation. You might be looking at installing in a narrow slit or trench for a micro trench. You might need additional mechanical protection, which would be an armored product. You might want to choose a mix of standard and microfiber cables. That would be our Future Path hybrid product. Or if you still are not using micro cables, but you're looking for a special pathway, we have Future Path Jumbo that has standard conduit underneath an oversheath. Let's just start by looking at a regular outside plant installation. So the great thing here is it's told me I have a perfect match. So based on my cable choice, I selected a microduct size that was going to be installed underground with multiple pathways in a regular outside plant installation. And so it's recommending our Future Path product. It has some highlighted characteristics, and then it's going to show the different products that could be used here. So with that 12710 microduct, it comes in different configurations. And you can see visually what a 2-way, 3-way, 4-way, 4-way flat, 7-way, 12-way, or 19-way looks like. So you know which product you could choose. You could download the technical data sheet for that configuration directly from this page, navigate to the detailed product page on our website, or you could email that information directly to yourself. Now, you can go back and make edits to this. So let's say we wanted to try a different installation type. It's going to remember your earlier choices, but let's look and see what happens if we chose to install in a narrow slit or trench, like a micro trench. So you'll notice that the microduct size we chose remains the same. The type of installation being underground remains the same, with multiple pathways defaulting to our Future Path, but now it's going to have the narrow slit, and it's going to recommend a slightly different product. It's going to recommend Future Path Flex. So you can see these configurations are flat so that they can easily be installed into a micro trench. You can navigate to the technical data sheets or go back to the product pages the same way there. So you're always able to find a match. If for some reason what you configure doesn't create a perfect match, it will suggest products that are closest in size when it recommends the products here. You can always go back and click on anything that's underlined and change any of your configurations. But this is a great way to help you understand how to match a fiber cable to a micro product. So the Product Wizard, again, is a great tool to understand, no matter what your installation type is, which cable and which microduct or Future Path configuration to match.